Yo, what's up, guys? The Insane Game Freak here. I'm doing another outside video. Unfortunately, it's kind of rainy over here today, so weather isn't the greatest. Probably can't even see because of brightness qualities, but yeah, it's not the clearest day in the sky right now. It's actually very cloudy. I think it was raining earlier. Seems like I'm always in my same shirt when I do the reviews outside, but whatever. This is Pokemon Black and White Episode 5 Dub Review. We only got 2 episodes left. Well, actually, 1 episode left because I'm doing this episode review now. For people who want to know, I'm not gonna continue doing dub. I'm not gonna do reviews of episodes I've already reviewed in Japanese and dub, because all it would be is my thoughts on the dub. So pretty much what that is that you'll get like a halfway point as far as the dub goes. Like after I think Ash has gotten 4 badges, I might do a dub overview just to tell you how I feel about the dub currently, and then I might do it at the end of the series. But I'm not gonna do reviews on the dub version and the sub version. That's fucking ridiculous. Also, Black and White comes out tomorrow, so expect on the Game Egg channel an unboxing slash kind of like a congratulations, because apparently Pokemon's been around for 15 years and its anniversary is the day Black and White comes out, ironically. So expect that on the Game Addict channel. You know, the main one. Well, I guess I should just say the other main one, because this has become a main too. I would just say I have 2 main channels. But anyways, getting into the review. It's episode 5 dub, which is the episode we're introduced to, and I find this fucking funny. Remember how I was trying to pronounce Dento's English name? It's pronounced the way that you really wouldn't expect it to be spelled. It's pronounced silent. Fucking silent. Why is it spelled with a C? I mean, I understand the CS thing. That's bullshit. Like, come on. Silent? So stupid. But that's how his name is pronounced. Also, the other names of his, I guess, brothers. It's Chili, which is the dude, the fire trainer dude, his fire brother, and his other brother, the water trainer, is named Cress. The name of the 3 monkeys they use is Dento's monkey is named Pansage, Chili's monkey is named Panseer, and Cress monkey is named Panpour. That's just getting all the English dub names out of the way. As far as the episode is concerned, what happens is that they finally get to Strident City, which is the English dub name for it. And Ash is trying to figure out what the fuck, how to get to the gym, where Iris makes the obvious joke, you don't know where the gym is, do you? And he's just like, every fucking time. And then this is where Silent shows up and he introduces himself, and we find out that the summon, you know how we've been trying to pronounce this fucking, what he does, name, you know, Sommelier? It actually comes out in English as Connoisseur, which in retrospect, I probably should have saw that coming. So we're just gonna call him a Pokemon connoisseur, because even though that sounds like weird, it sounds like most people who say connoisseur, I know it means an expert or something along those lines, but the way you most hear it is you hear it like in French, people in French saying it about eating. So it's like, I'm a Pokemon connoisseur. It's like, this Jigglypuff tastes exquisite, or this fucking Psyduck is to die for, or some shit. And I thought that was pretty funny. So I don't know, that's just a dumb reference I got. But yeah, that's what he's called in English, is a Pokemon connoisseur, which makes so much more sense, because I had no idea what a sommelier was. Probably because we've never heard that word in Japanese. I guess that's what connoisseur translates out to in English. But anyways, he shows them where the gym is. The gym is full of a whole bunch of girls and just a whole bunch of people in general just eating as if it's a restaurant, which makes no fucking sense considering the fact that Silent showing them where the gym is, and it's a fucking restaurant, which is where you're introduced to his brothers. And Ash is getting really pissed off. He's like, this is bullshit. I want to have a gym battle. Let me get the fuck out. And he's like, oh, this is the gym. It's just, for whatever reason, we have a fucking restaurant in our gym. So that's when they introduce themselves formally as gym leaders, and they explain the rules. And the rules technically is that you have to choose one of the 3 brothers and their Pokemon to fight. And if you win that battle, you get a gym badge. But Ash is a very unorthodox motherfucker, so he's like, no, I want to fight all 3 of you, since this is my first gym leader battle in the Unova region. And this is actually a part 1, part 2 episode for people who want to know. And so I guess I should say first gym battle as a title for the review. First gym battle part 1, and then next week will be part 2. I mean, we already know how it ends, but I'm just saying. Anyways, well, not for you dub fans. For the people who don't watch the Japanese version, you guys know how it ends. I won't spoil that for you. But, I mean, next week I will, but not this week. Anyways, so then they agreed to fight him all three of them, versus all three of them. And I think my stepdad's coming home. Yeah, my stepdad's coming home. That just makes this review awkward now. Hopefully he doesn't acknowledge me, because you can hear the car at this point. The fuck. Anyways, while he is backing into the thing, I'm going to wait a second. No, I'm not. You gotta love doing reviews outside. You see, because if you get interruptions in the house, you get interruptions outside by nature, or a fucking car going into a driveway, into the garage, whatever. So, anyways, pretty much they do the 3-on, the 3 of them versus Ash, each using their own Pacific Pokemon. And the rule is that if Ash wins 2 of those 3 battles, he gets the badge. So the team, how it goes is Chili's up first, then Crest, then Cylin. And the Pokemon means that you're getting Pansear, then Panpour, then Pansage. Which actually sounds pretty cool of names. I don't mind the dub names, actually. It's not a big deal, honestly. And then, so Ash's team is, first off, is Tepig, then Pikachu, then Oshawott. Tepig, I don't know what it is. They made his. I'm betting his Firestar is the one that's going to evolve. Him or Oshawott, because those are the 2 he uses the most. For whatever reason, they're not really focusing on his grass type this season. I mean, you guys don't know what his grass type is yet, but for the Duck fans, but I'm just saying, they're not really focusing on the grass starters that much. I don't know why. But anyways, he starts off with Tepig versus Pansear, which is fire versus fire. The guys get their own cheering squad section because all the girls are like, "Oh my God, is this the 3 brothers and they're so hot and sexy and I want to rate them because I got a Gary reference from that, even though none of them act conceited, which is really weird. But none of them act conceited. But they got a little fan section. Narcissus is on Ash's side, I guess, just watching, and pretty much it's Tepig versus Pansear. And the way this thing starts out is pretty much that Pansear is pretty much owning Tepig for the beginning of the fight. It's kind of one-sided, and what makes it even worse is that the thing is using Dig repetitively, and Ash is at the point where it's like, all right, Tepig, we're not playing this fucking game anymore. We're going to get in here, get in the hole, and bite him and hold to him for dear life, which is what he does. And he just starts, and then after that point, Tepig just starts owning his ass. It's just like, the thing is that his flamethrower is stronger than Tepig's Ember. So Tepig has to use it when he catches Pansear off guard, which he does a couple of times, and then he tackles the fuck out of it. And he actually tackles it so hard, it hits the fucking wall, and he's just knocked the fuck out, and you're just like, owned. Fucking owned. We're done, people. We're fucking done. Ownage to the max. And Tepig wins the first battle. Now this next battle, a lot of people. I'm not even gonna go and bother even explaining it. It's so one-sided. It's Panpour versus Pikachu, and Pikachu loses. Which you kind of guessed that Pikachu was second. Panpour beats the shit out of Pikachu. It's so one-sided. It's retarded, and it's gonna piss off a lot of you people because a lot of you guys have this whole thing with Ash and Pikachu and how Pikachu shouldn't be losing battles because he literally gets owned in this particular match. Because they kind of call it at levels, which I don't even think levels actually. I don't think there actually are levels in the anime. Like, I just think at a certain experience point, I think people need to chill out on that. I don't think Pikachu has a level in the anime. I don't think any Pokemon has a level. I think they just get to a certain experience and they just become badasses. I think that's how the logic works there. But yeah, Pikachu loses that match, which means it's all boiling down to Oshawott. And if we know how Oshawott has been so far in the series, You know this is kind of a ballsy move because Oshawott is literally the kind of Pokemon who's a badass occasionally, but for the most part he just likes to talk a lot of shit. Which is what he does at the beginning of this fight, and Pansage starts embarrassing him just by like Cillian starts trash talking a little bit, and Oshawott get a little ticked off, and he's trying to hit Pansage with Water Gun, and it doesn't fucking work because he keeps dodging. And then he finally manages to catch Pansage in midair, and he nails him. And it's like, you a dick, bitch. We got game, motherfucker. And so anyways, he catches him with that. And this is where Pansage and Cillian's like, I think it's time to show Ash the power of the sun. Pansage is revving up for a Solar Beam. Now, there's something interesting to note about the way Pansage uses Solar Beam. This motherfucker uses Solar Beam like a Kamehameha for whatever reason. It's like, it storms up in the little tree on its head, and it comes out of the tree, it comes into his hand, and he does this. Well, technically he's doing it at a side angle, but yeah, he's still doing like Kamehameha, and it's like, what the fuck? I don't know if that's a Dragon Ball reference or not, but it totally looks like it, because it's just like, and it's like, that's new. That's fucking new. But yeah, a fucking Kamehameha blast of Solar Beam, and Oshawott's just like, oh, fuck. And then it goes into the beat continue thing, and that's part one of the battle. As far as the battle goes, the only thing I had an issue with was Pikachu losing. I think being an old school fan is going to tick anyone off. It ticked me off personally when I first saw it. It's just like, that's bullshit. Why did Pikachu lose that by that bad of a margin? Because he loses by a pretty bad margin. He gets his ass whooped. Like, thoroughly. It's just like Water Gun, Scratch, Mud Sport, which causes him to slip when he's in full tackle. That shit was so once. I was just like, wow. I didn't expect Pikachu to get that. It was like Ash didn't even give it any commands at the time. It was just like, you know what? I'm going to just embarrass you for 20 minutes, and you're just going to take it because you're a bitch. And I thought that was bullshit, personally. But that's really all I can say for right now. I can't really give a full review of that battle since the other half of it doesn't come on until next weekend. But Black and White comes out tomorrow, so I will be getting that. You will be seeing... I might do the unboxing on this channel and do like the discussion on the other channel just to kind of link these two channels together, since I do a lot of Pokemon related videos on here, but people know I'm a Pokemon fan on the Game NA channel because of the Soul Silver unboxing and the hype I've done and the thoughts I've done on Black and White. The difference between the game, but I'll go into that in great detail in the discussion I'll upload tomorrow on the Game NA channel. But I'll see you guys later. Tell me what you guys thought about the part one of this gym battle in the comment section below. What do you think of Cillian? Oh yeah, also Cillian's dub voice is pretty good. I'm hearing a whole bunch of yelling and shit. But Cillian's dub voice is not that Cillian. No, Silent. I'm calling him Dent. I swear to God, Silent. But his dub voice is actually pretty good. As I said, most of the Black and White dub actors are actually pretty good. I like most of the voices. Silent's no different. His dub voice is pretty good. His brother's voice is fine too. I think the only one that sounds a little off is Crest, and that's only on certain points. But for the most part, I like the voices. His fan squad can go eat a dick though. But anyways, gotta catch them all. Life's gameplay to win. I'll see you guys later. And tell me what you guys thought in the comment section below. Peace.